morning, Dave Snyder here. It is April the 1st, and this is not an April Fool's joke here, 2014. Okay, so I was on Wonder Maps here. Let me just bring that up first. See this pattern? I've showed this before, shown it before, in the same spot, and it was actually it was better than this. It was actually better than this the first time. I got a video up. You can go back and check it. But this is a mirror Imbrium print on the moon, left on the Earth when it must have hit the Earth, or it's shaping the weather from space, whichever. Take your pick. Okay, so it's one or the other. It has to be one or the other. So I took this picture, I saved it, I went to Google Earth, and I already have. You've seen me bring up the Copernicus print before. I've worked with this many times in the past, and I got plenty of videos showing it. And I just overlaid it real quick over the top of that. And it's not real clear, but look, here's the outline of it right here. See this? And it comes down here and stops at that point there. It just happens to fit in there perfect. And then you got this spot right here where the yellow is, and it just fits here perfectly. You just have to, I mean, it goes here. Look at this area, this yellow, and then watch the dark space underneath the black. See this black area? Look how it comes out right here. It's the same pattern pretty much. I mean, it's not going to be exactly the same, but it goes here. It absolutely does. Absolutely. And I showed this before, or I mentioned before, that this is up here near the Canadian Shield. And like I said, I've also seen this better than this before. I mean, watch the video. You can go back and check it. Check my channel and see the videos I put up about this a while back. Because this print is everywhere on the Earth. This print of Imbrium shapes the Earth. A lot of the Earth. A lot of it. And I got it here for a reason. See that point stop right in the same place. I just threw it up there. It took me less than a minute. And I've shown this much better before too. You can go back and check, like I said. Not April Fools. That means I'm thinking this part. What is this? Oh, I can't remember the name of this one. Starts with an A. It's up there. This probably hits not right in this spot right here, but it may hit right there. That area. I'm going to check in a minute. But Newfoundland is the spot where I'm thinking, because Newfoundland is up here. I think a little more maybe. I don't know. Thought it was right here, but check that out. Newfoundland's an interesting area. So you see, I believe the whole Earth is covered with moon rocks. I mean, you didn't go. Look at that. Look at that fit. It took me a second to throw that up there. Just a second. You can see the dark blue area go right around there and just stop right there. And just fits right in there, that little yellow part, everything. So that's my video for the day. Maybe more. I don't know. And then look at this spot of yellow here. It comes off that spot there. You can see it sort of. You can see this part right. Look at this part right here. Fits right in there. I'm seeing this for the first time. I just put it up here just a second ago, so I'm kind of seeing it, you know, at the same time you're seeing. I'm discovering things as I look. Yep. And I can see this wide path kind of through here. You can see it kind of dark. It's darker than the rest, and you can see it kind of swing around. It's there. See that? And they also say that there was a impact crater over here off the coast of somewhere over here. It might not be perfectly lined, but somewhere over here they say there's like an impact crater or something off the coast, and you know, it's the whole Earth is an impact crater. Whether you want to believe it or not, I mean that's what the images show. You can do this all yourself and see all day long. You just got to spend a little time doing it. That's all. It takes a little practice knowing what you're seeing, but I mean this area right here is probably that area right there. Where you see all these islands and things that look like they're on the moon. I actually believe the moon is in an ice age myself. I think it looks a lot like the Earth, since most of the Earth probably came from the moon. they've hit each other a lot of times, a lot of times. And I got another one I can show you right now that I was working with last night, which was the pattern. Um, oh, Apollo, the Apollo crater on the moon actually fell into place right here really well after I was checking another area. Let me see if I can bring that up. I think I have to go to the moon to do that. But I'm just going to just pretend we're on the moon, right? This is backwards. This see Florida's on the west coast now. This pattern was over North America yesterday or the day before, the night before. See that big old circular pattern? Beautiful. Okay, let me just go to the moon here. I'll show you on the moon. Because this it ties into the one I showed a while back on the moon. Okay, so I got to turn off Copernicus first, apparently. Not too far. Okay, so a while ago I showed you showed you this overlay here on the moon and how I aligned it, right? So what I did is I just brought up that other one, this one, and I aligned it to the moon the same way. See, because this is in the middle of, you can see this is an impact right here. See that big circular pattern right here? This is an impact with North America from the moon, and I'll show you that in just a second. Let me just bring that back up here again. I've showed this before in a video, and it's an absolutely beautiful overlay. I mean, like I said, I was trying to align this crater, Mare Oriental, up with this with North America, because I know it hits off this coast, off the west coast, right? I put the print there a million times, and I didn't even get this lined up when I noticed this up here in the corner, right here, right. I had it right underneath. It was like just underneath there, perfectly parallel with that V right there, right there. See, and all I did was bring this V that I've seen in the weather pattern up to that V on the moon, and everything just fell right into place right at that moment. There's Mare Oriental, boom, right there, showing it right there. And then you got the whole thing. Just check it out. Center right here. It's showing it looks like the center is right here in the impact, and it could be. It might be a little bit off, but I don't think it is, because here you got Jackson, where that purple area is right there, falling right into place, and this whole area right here. See this line that comes down right there on the moon. That stuff fell into place. So like I said, I wasn't even lining this stuff up. This stuff just fell into place. As soon as I lined that V up, that part right there, everything fell right into place. And then I brought up like a picture like this to show, without any weather, of the, look at that. Okay. This may not be perfectly lined, but you can see what I'm talking about. That line, the lines are there. The lines are there. So what I did, instead of trying to guess do a bunch of guessing, I just brought up that other picture, lined it over the top, right? This one over the top. They're pretty close to being, exactly the same. And then I removed the picture that I did a month or so ago, at least. Took it away. And then I looked at this over the moon. Let me just show you this way. I looked at it over the moon. And I figure I might be a little bit off, because it looks like it centers here, like I said. It looks like it centers right here. You can see the outline of it. See the big circle? Okay. And it looks like it could be just a little bit off, but you can kind of see this area here where that kind of fits. But anyways, then I brought up that picture of North America again, the one without any weather, and this is how it worked, how it fit when I did that. Now you can see when you get the picture up there of the weather, it points out these big circular patterns. Look at this. Like I said, it's a little off to the. I think it might be a little off to the left, a little bit, but it clearly points that big circular pattern out clearly, and that just fell place too as well. So, anyways, that's it. That's what I got to show today, and you can see that there is definitely a big circular pattern. And I gotta go. Telephone. All right. Have a great day.